Hi everyone, welcome to today's trade of the day. And for today's trade of the day, I will be looking at the pound dollar. Now, why I chose the pound dollar is simply because that later on this evening we're going to have pounds manufacturing PMI and also the dollar manufacturing PMI coming out. So it'll be interesting to see how this pair will react to the news. And as technical analysts, we already believe that um, market has already priced in the movement and the news announcements. All right, so this is if you guys remember what I called for last week was that I actually called for the pound dollar to rise towards the target. I didn't give any buy level because I said it was the momentum was too strong and this is just a pivot point, right? So now let's relook at it again. Okay, so here we have it. The pound dollar on the daily, right? Price has already made a very strong sort of a zigzag push up. We've already reached the previous target. It's a clear resistance. Here I'll add in the resistance line. All right, this is a resistance, the 131, 132 level. Okay, and also if we were to use the extension, 0.1, 2, 3, we see that price has reacted right below the 127.2. Right, should price break above this 127.2, then we'll probably see price push higher towards the 161.8, which is this previous high back at the end of December 2019. Okay, so I'm just going to leave all these levels here for now, right? Ignoring the 100%. So these are the two levels to watch out for. Now, of course, the graphical support that we have is definitely at this level here. Okay, this is the graphical support. So I'll take the more recent prices. I'll put something like that. Okay, and I'll put a support. So how this works is if price fails to break above, if price fails to break above, we should see price make a short-term pullback over the course of this week, all right, to test the graphical support before any chance of a further rise. Right, so this is what I'm thinking. If price fails to break above, because we have this long rejection candle, all right, you should see price push towards this daily support. So let's quickly dive into the 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, this is what we have. All right, I just want to tidy things up a bit. Okay, this is the 4 hours. Okay, and I want to draw this is actually a zone, right? This is the spike on the daily, right? So something like that. It's a support zone. Okay, now we see that price has made a push up. The last strong movement was up here, right? So we start from here, we end it here. We can use retracement from the low to the high, open all Fibonacci ratios, and there you have it. The 61.8 is also on the daily support as well, right? And of course, we have the first support level at 23.6, and then 38 and 50%. But the 61.8 is really key. So before I just select the 61.8, I want to show you guys that with this strong up push, right? If you draw a strong trend line, say starting from somewhere here, a very strong trend line, right? So I'm actually waiting for this trend line to break. Okay, a break of this trend line. Okay, a break of this trend line on the intraday. Okay, we can definitely go short towards the 61.8. All right, so I'm just going to keep the 23%, 23.6, and the 61. Okay, just these two levels. Okay, and I'll show you guys why. All right, so definitely I'm looking for a short, okay, to at least intraday play for a short down to this level. All right, so let's just quickly go down onto the 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour, like I said, I want to watch the break of the trend line. Okay, let me try to get as many points as possible. Okay, I want to see a clear break of this trend line, right, on the intraday. Okay, so one way of doing it is really to just there's no Fibonacci level for this right now. Okay, let me just put the daily support, I mean the 4-hour support in. Okay, I'm call this the 4-hour. Okay, so two ways of playing this, right? If you are a high risk trader, okay, the moment there's a close below this trend line, okay, right now it's right on the trend line, okay, so if there's a close below, right, what you can do is really just immediately take the shot and play it all the way down. Now, however, okay, we want to be safe traders, okay, so I would actually use this 23.6 as my sell entry, okay. So why is this the sell entry? It's very simply because uh, two reasons. Okay, when price has broken this intraday trend line and price has broken below the 23.6, right? The first reason why we turn bearish is because price has broken below the trend line and closed below. The second reason that gives a bit more probability to our bearish scenario is that price has broken below 23.6. We should see price drop towards the 61.8. Okay, so very clear. Let me just go back to the 4 hours. This is how I'll wait for the trade to play out. Okay, because of the strong upwards momentum and then a huge bearish engulfing here, which on the daily is a strong rejection candle, reversal candle. All right, so we just want to wait for price to break below the 23.6 and then we'll go short with the 61.8 as our take profit. Okay, so very simple. This is a sell entry. Where's the stop loss? The stop loss is definitely this level. It's not the best risk reward trade, but it's definitely the safest because once price break above this stop loss, okay, there we have it, the alternative target. Remember, which I actually shared with you guys how I got the alternative target. The alternative target was derived from the daily. Okay, it's the next level and it's the December 2019 swing high. All right, so this is really just being prepared for all the eventual probabilities. Okay, I'm just going to try to squeeze all the levels inside here. Okay, so I'll wait for sell entry to come down. As long as price is within these two levels, anywhere within this level to this level, all right, I will not be taking a trade. Okay, I'll only wait for a break of 23.6, okay, before I go short. All right, so thanks everyone for tuning in to today's trade of the day. I hope you guys learn how to trade safely and have a great day ahead, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.